Hi guys, and welcome to a very special day because today is Gizmo's 10th birthday. I have just woken her up, I have to say, because she has a light on for the afternoon and it's probably the best time to film because if you put it on when it's at night time she gets very confused. But she's just woke up in her calcium dish, so you know, it's been a heavy night. Anyway, I thought today I would give you guys a bit of a story time about how I actually got Gizmo. I feel like I may have spoken about this before, but as I've had quite a few new subscribers since then, because I think that video is really old, I thought I'd talk about it in today's video. So if you've seen my About Me Q&A, you probably know how I got into reptiles. And when I was 10, I really wanted a leopard gecko. I finally saved up enough money and did enough research when I was 13. I just turned 13 and we were looking to get a tank and everything and looking for local breeders because we had looked at shops, but I don't know, for some reason I really wanted to get one from a breeder. And actually one of the shops I went to had their geckos on sand and everything and under boiling hot lights, and at that time I thought sand was okay. I didn't really know much about it, but I'm kind of glad I didn't go down that route because actually a few months after I got Gizmo, my mum's friend's son then really wanted a gecko, went to that shop and put it on sand, put it lights, really hot lights on it, all of this, and unfortunately it died and it was almost certainly impacted. And then he got another one, that one died, and then he got a bearded dragon. I think that it went downhill. So I'm really glad actually I went ahead and found a breeder. So I actually can remember all the dates of stuff. So I turned 13 on the 20th of August and I was looking on, I think it's like Free Ads, that's a website over here you can find people on, and I finally found a breeder who was local to me, and we've been talking about stuff and talking about leopard geckos and all of that, and we finally set a date to go and meet her and meet the geckos. And I actually remember that was the 13th of September 2006. Yes, that's kind of weird I remember that, but actually it's because my sister's birthday's around then and she was having a party and everything, and just too many good things were happening at that point. So, right, so we went round to the lady's house and I met Gizmo's mum and dad, who are called Minnie and Mickey. I think she's walking off now. Yes. So I met them and then she brought out all the babies, and at this time Gizmo was probably around 3 weeks old, and because she's hatched out on the 23rd of August, so 2 or 3 weeks old. And as soon as I saw her, she gave me this look, which in this picture you'll see this look, and I know a lot of geckos do it, but it was just that look and I was like, that's what I want. I'd already picked out a name because I'm a massive fan of Gremlins, the film, so I always knew I wanted one to be called Gizmo. I actually also thought after that, if I ever get a boy gecko, I want to call it Diego, which is funny because years and years later I finally got Diego. So I picked her out, put a deposit down, which was only £10, and on the same day we actually went and got her tank, because I got a second-hand tank with a load of stuff in it and a book, and it was only £30. So some of the things we bought were a vivarium that Gizmo had up until only a few years ago, and a water dish, which is the same water dish I think that she has to this day. So wow, Exoterra, your products have lasted a very long time. I don't know how hygienic that is, but I didn't realise she had that the whole time. I actually think she's had this hide her entire life as well. So that's kind of crazy. Anyway, so we got all of that and some other bits from the lady, and from the breeder, every week after I put a deposit on Gizmo, she'd send me a new picture of Gizmo and a weight update of Gizmo. So Gizmo finally came home on the 19th, I believe, of November, and so that was a week after we found out she hit 11 grams. So it may have been like between the 12th and the 19th I actually got her, I can't remember for sure. So she's about 2 months old at this point, and it was honestly like the best day ever. I had to go to school because it was a Friday, and every single person I sat next to in each class, I was like, I'm getting my leopard gecko today, I'm getting my leopard gecko. Like nobody else I knew had reptiles, and I don't know really if they were that interested, but I told everyone I was getting my gecko. In the front of the like planner you would get for school, there was this blank bit where you could like draw on or put pictures on or whatever, and every time I got a new picture of Gizmo, I put it in there every single week until I finally got her. And yeah, it was just the best day ever. And so I actually was going through some old videos to make a montage at the end of this video, and I actually found a clip of me showing my sister Gizmo's weight card, and I actually still have it here right now with me, and you can see all of her weights from the day she hatched out, and I literally have them up until now. And what's kind of worrying is I actually have every single time I fed her written down for the last nearly 10 years.
Wow, that's so cute! Aww. Okay, that's enough.
I mean, I'm not a hoarder or anything. This isn't some sort of thing like I can't throw it away. I think it's forced to habit. Like every time I'd write stuff down on the paper, I put in like this little bag, and just over the years it's all just collected. So I can literally look back at her weights over 10 years nearly, and her feeding schedule over 10 years. It's kind of crazy, but it's really cool to look back now and look at all of the stuff. Like, she was the 5th one hatched out of the whole batch that year. So looking back at the videos to make up the montage at the end, I realised I really haven't changed. Like, I've matured, but a lot of the things I do are still the same. There's a little video of me when I was, I don't know, like 11 or 12, and I'm making my own show. And then midway through I go, oh my god guys, look at my caterpillar. And then there's ones of me and little froglets and newts, and I'm just like, okay, I haven't changed. And then to top it off, I found a video of my sister filming me weigh Gizmo, and that was at the end of December 2006, and she got 33 grams, so she'd gained 22 grams since she'd been with me, and I actually have that here written down when I wrote that down back in the day. It's so weird to see the footage and then see it written down. I don't know why that's so cool to me, but yes, we have been on quite a journey. 10 years, there's been a lot of changes in the reptile community and everything. Back then, a lot of people would have suggested using sand, and I'm so thankful that the breeder I found said to me, do not use sand, because who knows, Gizmo might not be here right now. And what's really interesting is the first two pictures you'll see in the montage were ones taken by the breeder that was sent to me on, you know, a weekly basis. And I didn't actually realise this, but Gizmo has been on EcoF ever since she hatched out. Gizmo has now left us. But yes, 10 years of EcoF, 7 eggs, 2 vivariums and 1 water dish later. Gizmo is still going strong. She is still on the slim side because she's still recovering from laying all 4 of those eggs and decided not to eat. But she's doing well, and we shall see how much she weighs in the weighing video. I hope you've enjoyed this story time video, and I hope you enjoy this montage that's coming up. Looking back at the old footage, I can definitely relate to so many of you who are like 11, 12, 13, getting your leopard geckos, being so excited about it and everything, because I was exactly the same. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and goodbye. With her Christmas present on Christmas Day. You'll see her in a minute when she has opened it.
Hello, this is Debbie and I'm recording Becca, and she is going to weigh Gizmo.
I think she's 33.
No, she's gone up.
No, that's because she's on one side.
Oh, okay.
Gizmo? Giz, come here. Come here, Giz. Come up here. Hello. Right.